What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Pigeons 420. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are well and warm, kicking it fly today. I wanted to share something with you guys. I've been following some pretty incredible people over on Instagram that have taken cannabis photography to the next level. And I want to share it with you because these are some of the most mesmerizing, most tantalizing, succulent photos of cannabis you have ever seen. So without further ado, let's head on over to my Instagram. Let's go take a look at some of these incredible photos. But first, if you're new here, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. We do videos 3 times a week, every single week, right here on YouTube. So hit that button, hit that notification bell so you know just when they get dropped. So let's go. So first up, I've got ShotbyVlad. This is Instagram creator with 69.2 followers, 69.2 thousand followers, and he has got some incredible work in front of him here. And this is absolutely breathtaking, the views of a plant that I get to see every single day, but you don't get to see it in such an intimate, such a close-up shot. Wow, a nice look at the tip of a sugar leaf here with just an abundance amount of trichomes, tons of color in there. This is something you don't see very often. This is a what appears to be a seed just on the cusp of germination, kind of kicking out that taproot. It's kind of incredible to see cannabis at a macro level. You just see things that you didn't see before. Like, look at this, kind of looks like a turtle shell. How it's got like the age, it's got like the husk, and how it's kind of just rough and rugged, but inside it's going to be so delicate and soft and fragile, and it's going to blossom into such a beautiful specimen. That's a great shot. These are some of my favorite shots. You know, it's looking at the trichomes on the plant. You don't actually get to notice that it's not like it's just a cylindrical tube that comes out of a particular portion of the leaf. It looks like the entire leaf is coated in like the trichome substance, and then it kind of protrudes out of the leaf, out of like this coating. You get this shaft, and this looks incredible. Like I mentioned, it's just breathtaking to see it at such a macro level. Breathtaking. It looks here like these trichomes may be just a little bit immature, if I had to guess myself. Still looking very clear, lots of life left in them. It does appear maybe like this one down here does have a little degradation going on, but what a wonderful shot. Ugh. Oh, there's something you don't want to see. Here's a what is this, a root aphid? Yeah, you've got an aphid on your plant. Now tell me this, although as disgusting as it may be, this is a hell of a shot. It's funny how this aphid kind of looks like it's in its natural territory here, and how it can just glide over the trichomes. It's actually standing on this one trichome right here. This is something else, actually, if you think about it. It's walking across the trichomes. Wow. Now the question is it surviving? Is it traversing the trichomes, or is it stuck here on its last leg? Ugh, what a disgusting yet beautiful shot all at one time. And these, oh, this is a beautiful shot. If I had to guess here, you're looking at a bit of a fan leaf here. You've got the stalk or the stem of the leaf kind of branching out with the veins of the leaf. Wow. And I'm seeing a lot of amber trichomes in here, seeing a lot of milky trichomes in here. I would say that this is a wow, this is a plant that's just about done. So those are some shots by Vlad. Thank you for sharing your work here. Incredible stuff. Don't forget, if you want to follow him, it's over at Shots by Vlad on Instagram. Next we have Schwale, I believe is how you pronounce that. 46,000 followers on Instagram. Farmhouse Studio Genetics, and take a look at some of the pictures you've got here. Tell me this isn't just a great example of a trichome. Like, you can even see some green in here, as if like that's the plant matter. So they've got some measurements here, and I don't entirely know how to read it. So it says had to take a few more 20 times stacks of the GMOs crossed with SS to confirm a few things. We can easily measure the entire trichome structure with a digital ruler. This genotype in particular has glands in the mid to upper 130s consistently. It's kind of amazing how uniform trich structure can be from plant to plant. A neck size of 1/3 as big as the gland is a good indicator of hash genetics. But what we're really looking for is the broken gland in the second image. something commonly found in shack macros. Seems like we've got some promising gals to wash. Not for sale. So there's 2 photos here. So if you just take a look, wow. So they're breaking down the anatomy of the trichome to determine the genetics for hash. That's some next level shit, and I love that. So they're saying that the neck size is a third of the trichome itself, which is a good indicator of prime hash material. That's fantastic. That's a beautiful shot. And welcome to the city of trichomes. This is like a night city kind of cyberpunk feel to it. This looks beautiful. You've got the skyscrapers of trichomes here. This is an incredible site. Very impressive. And I'm going to be following closer to Farmhouse Studio Genetics to try to pick up on some of the science that they're dropping down here to see if their hypothesis, if there's really any fruition to it. So mad respect to the folks over at Farmhouse Studio Genetics. As you scroll through their work, we're talking about absolutely incredible stuff here. This is something I actually really enjoy looking at right here. This is a, check this out. This is a seed inside your bud. And what a beautiful photo this is. As you see, oh my God, as we zoom in, welcome to Narnia. Holy. Wow. Wow. It's not too often you get to see the little gem of a seed inside the bud, man. And this little sequence of photos here is incredible. Again, we're just looking right past what we always see with the naked eye and going straight into the middle. Wow. It almost mimics a fingerprint. You know what I mean? Jesus, that's incredible. That's incredible. Great work, Farmhouse. And as you scroll through their feed, you are not short of anything but amazing. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. What's in your extracts? Look at this. Little plant matter in there. Broken trichomes in here. It's amazing how much of the trichome is actually retained, you know, in the shatter process or in the extraction process. Wow, this is breathtaking. Wow. Holy jeepers Louise, Batman. What do they have for a description? If you wonder why we talk about stalk strength so much, once you've got the wash tech down and know how to keep your grow environment clean of dust and debris, it's the stalks that are the biggest contaminant. At 10 times, you can see the secretory cells of the broken glands, the small circles, terp bubbles, some green plant material, brown dirt debris, and a bunch of stalks. Ideally, there would be 0 stalks since they're responsible for char. Full melt has less stalks. I'd put this in the 5 category. Okay, so he's being critical of his own work here. So you're seeing a whole bunch of shit in here. Holy, the brown is possibly dirt and other kinds of debris. You've got the plant matter in here. Wow. Something to think about the next time you're having a fat dab of concentrate. Oh, here we go again. Oh my God. Welcome to Spider. Wow, wow. This is like Spider-Man's home here, man. So, heading on into the bud, take an incredible look at the trichomes and the stickiness of the trichomes sticking to each other. That is one hell of a defense mechanism, if I may say so myself. Because trichomes in the environment are meant to, you know, repel bugs. It's to keep it sticky so they don't get to the fruits of the plant. And I think it's safe to say that that's pretty damn sticky, icky. So here's another close-up shot of a trichome. They've got the digital ruler here, so it's micrometers. Got it. The name of this project is Gland Anatomy for Hash. In slide 1, you can see the size of the gland is 124 micrometers, and the stalk length is about 200, a ratio less than 2 to 1, closer to 1.6 to 1. This ratio will help produce char. If the stalk breaks and gets into the hash, there will be less useless material by ratio. Now, for slide 2, you'll see we measured the breaking point of the gland. A is the neck of the trichome. with the smallest point with a measurement of 73 micrometers. Oh, and most likely the break point. Okay. Along the stalk, you'll notice areas where the cells align and most likely break. We measured those points to compare. Point B is 81 micrometers. Point C is 87 micrometers. And point D is 124 micrometers. Exactly the same as the gland and least likely by size to break. With all that said, it does seem like the genetics play a large role as to how strong the neck will be regardless of anatomy. Thanks for listening to my presentation. Thank you for giving us the presentation. Breathtaking and a little science to go on. You know, they're judging the breaking point to determine how well it's going to produce for hash. That's pretty impressive. Wow. Plenty of great photos over by the folks at Shwale on Instagram. If you haven't already, go hit them a follow. Let them know we did the videos, and let them know that we're admirers of their work. Checking out another one. This is one of my particular favorites. This is picture photography. We check these guys out over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/pigeons420. If you haven't come over, come join the mayhem. We do all kinds of crazy over there. 41.2 thousand followers on Instagram, and they have got it growing on. We've got some incredible up-close macro shots of trichomes and cannabis, and some of the best I've ever seen. So, twin bracts. This is the part of the plant where the seeds are developing. And as you can tell here, look at the maturity of this plant. You can see an abundance of milky trichomes, a sprinkle of amber trichomes, and just a tiny hue of some clear trichomes, which is giving you a great indication that this plant is to my liking, none the least ready to be finished and harvested. But you're still waiting for seeds to produce here. This is the home of the seed. And boy, look at these hairs, man. Look at that. It reminds me of Elf. You guys ever watch Elf back in the day? It reminds me of his arms right there. God, the detail. Look how furry the stem is. What a beautiful shot. So this is a trichome gland captured with 50 times magnification. The objective, and it's stacked on 160 pictures with 1 micron step to create the full depth of field. And you're not looking at the surface of the moon. This is a trichome, and what a shot it is. You know, it's almost like there's like bubbles inside of this trichome. Whole different world when you get to look inside this plant and see just what's growing on. You know what I mean? And as you scroll through the page, like this is one of my favorite pages. The amount of work, the amount of artistry, the amount of color, and just time that goes into these shots is so beautiful. Male pollen sacs captured with a UV light. Who would have thought this plant would look so intimate, so sexy at such a macro level? Beautiful shot. And as you scroll through the page, it's just, you're inundated with beauty. You've got a glandular trichome at the end of flowering, and because of this, she gives a lot more texture, as in early flower when the trichomes are more like glass. You can see that texture. Just kind of looks like it's like a marble that's been used. It's kind of cracked, it's kind of scuffed a little bit, it's been through the day. And then, as I mentioned earlier, you've got like this coating that just coats the leaf and just looks very similar. It's almost like a jelly that covers the leaves. And then you've got a tiny little trichome just off to the side. Absolutely incredible. So, Space Invaders, corner from a leaf captured with 20 times magnification and stacked from 233 photos. This right here looks like a dragon or some kind of lizard or dinosaur from prehistoric times. What a shot. This is beautiful. This is taking the cannabis photography to the next level. What an incredible pastime. I encourage you guys to go and check these pages out. There is hours and hours of entertaining photos and videos, up close macros that'll just keep you stunned and in your seat for many, many moons to come. And I think that this kind of work does a great justice for the cannabis community and the cannabis industry, because we get to see our plants at such a different scale than what we're used to, and it really gives you a more intimate feeling to these plants. And I want to thank ShotbyVlad. I want to thank Farmhouse Genetics, Schwale, and I want to thank Picture Photography over on Instagram. The links to their accounts Their profiles will be in the description below. Go check them out. Hit them up with a follow. Let them know we sent you. And enjoy some of the shots and some of the time you're going to lose over there on those profiles. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Hit that like button. It's the best way to know if these are videos you guys enjoy checking out. We'll do it again. I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, my friends, have a great week. And I will see you Thursday. Peace.